We're trying to do this as a 151 Swizzle showdown, so to speak.
It's going to be a Swizzle showdown. There you go. That should be the name of the series. Swizzle
down.
Swizzle showdown sample.
Yeah.
Or Swizzle sample something like that.
Swizzle
sample
showdown with Sean. That's a lot of alliteration going on there. Sean's Swizzle can't do it.
Swizzle sample showdown with Sean.
Yes.
Boom.
Welcome to Rum. A few weeks ago, we got an advanced bottle of the Diamond Reserve 151 Demerara and tried that out. And when we were doing that, we tried the 151 Swizzles. Well, after we finished filming that, we got to discussing, well, what would be the difference if we tried different overproof or 151 Demerara rums into the Swizzle?
Yeah.
So discussing that, we came up with some options. But before we get into that, so we've had our friend Jonathan Heath here. He was here for the Diamond Reserve 151 Demerara.
Hello.
The Cobra's Fang and the Swizzle. And our friend Stephen J. Hullitz came all the way from Redmond, Washington.
He's a content creator. He does a podcast called, what's it called?
The Bone Bat Show. It is a comedy and pop culture podcast featuring independent music. Been in Seattle since 2000 and something.
You do podcasting, but Stephen is into a lot of different things that, well, we have a lot in common. We love music, horror, and Tiki and rum.
That's right.
And you literally just had a Tiki party at your place not too long ago.
I did.
And, dude, you can make some great drinks.
Oh, thank you.
So he made an awesome 34 zombie. And I'm like, okay, well, this guy knows his stuff. We should have him come on this show to get your opinion, and we're going to get your opinion. You had the Swizzle already, and yes. I did too. I don't remember. I kind of remember how it tastes, but I am curious to see how the 151 Swizzle is going to compare using different rums in it.
Yeah, when I saw that this was coming out, I was interested in comparing the Diamond 151 to Lemon Heart, which was the one I was most familiar with.
What's the plan? What are we doing, Jason?
Okay, so here's my suggestion. You guys are welcome to change this up. I think since Lemon Heart 151 is the one that people are most familiar with, we should start off with that. Okay. And I'd like to put that up against the Hamilton 151. Yep. Now, my understanding from things that I've read from Beach Bum Berry and Matt Petrick and seminar from Martin Cate. The Hamilton 151 was actually meant to replicate what the Lemon Heart 151 used to be more like. That the Lemon Heart 151 has been mellowed out over the years because that's what the marketplace seemed to demand. But as people got more into rum again, people wanted more flavorful, robust rums. So the Hamilton 151 is likely to replicate. Now, another product that was created to try and replicate that sort of taste, feel, whatever, is OFTD by Plantation. So in the second round, I want to do the OFTD versus the Diamond Reserve 151 Demerara. So does that sound like a good plan?
That sounds like a good plan.
It sounds like a good plan. And when you bring these out, don't tell us which one's which.
That's going to be hard. Yeah, they'll be.
You'll know what they are.
We can do that
because I don't want to have. I want to. Be
I think
unbiased.
I have the glassware to make that happen.
I want to be unbiased.
And the OFTD, so for...
That is a lesser alcohol content,
for purists, right? It's 69% or a 138. But 138 versus 151, it's not like your liver's going to go, oh, hey, this isn't a 151, no problem.
I'm shorted 13. Where's the other 13?
Hold on, you guys have livers that talk to you?
Yeah. Yours doesn't?
Hey, Jason!
Well, Jason, it's not always talk, but it lets me know when I've had something that didn't like.
Of the liver. You're going to make us the 151 Swizzle, first round, Lemon Heart, Hamilton.
Yeah, that'll be round one. We'll do some small, like maybe quarter to a half ounce samples just to get it by itself, then in the Swizzle itself. And the reason we're doing the Swizzle is because it's only overproof Demerara rum. Yep. Other than that, you got lime, you got simple syrup, you got a few drops of Pernod, you got your ice, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to put a little bit of powdered nutmeg on top. Not going to bother with the cinnamon sticks because we're doing small samples anyway.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Okay. All right, cool. Well, stay tuned for the first round.
Yes, indeed.
Like, stay tuned. Like anyone's tuned into this thing. Well, guys, I think it's safe to say that this is probably going to be the soberest we're going to be in this episode. As we start going down the line, because we're going to be drinking not one, not two, but three, four 151
1, 2, 3,
Swizzles.
4.
And this is supposed to be a third serve?
No, it's pretty much a full serving. It's pretty much a full serving. I didn't bother with. You're supposed to use the metal cup that frosts nicely with a napkin or towel wrapped around it, and a swizzle stick down the middle, and a burning cinnamon stick, and all that. So I did what I could with the Mai-Tai glasses, given the quantity we had to make here. So this is quite the endeavor.
Yes, this is going to be the endeavor, and this video is going to get more and more interesting as we go on.
So anyway, we're back for more Welcome to Rum here. It's the 151 Swizzle. On this round, you already know that in front of you, one of the two in front of you is Lemon Heart 151, and the other one is Hamilton 151. Both Demerara 151 overproof rums.
So should we try the
So yeah.
How do you want us to do this? So,
I think we should do the little sample with it first.
And don't say what it is.
Yeah, and
Okay.
then we'll do the drink that's right with it. So
Okay.
it's the one on your left first, then we'll do the one on the right. Then we'll talk about it afterward.
so,
How's that sound?
So we're going to do this one first.
Yes. So you want to sample this one first.
So I'm going to try it.
All right.
Ah, welcome to Rum, gentlemen.
Welcome.
You too, Ray.
Ha! Ha!
So flavorful, a little on the harsh side, does not go down smooth, but it's a taste that once you get past that first bang pow on your taste buds, you go, man, that's pretty yummy.
All right.
So first swizzles up, boys.
First swizzle up.
Drink on
Swizzle
the,
up.
drink on the left.
Yes.
All right, let's try this shit.
So compared to how harsh the shot was, what do you think about the swizzle?
The tart and the little bit of spiciness from the nutmeg really pops for me. And it brings out the flavors in the rum that you were sort of tasting when you had that sip at the end. You're talking about a little bit of the aftertaste there. That brings that out too.
Yeah.
A little bit of the Demerara noted smokiness. And also perhaps the sweetness too.
Yeah, there's a kind of a deep mellowness to it that the rum by itself doesn't have, and the flavors I think bring that out of the rum.
And I think the lime and the simple in there, it not only does it add to it, but it kind of draws it out.
Yeah.
So you get more of a prolonged mellow flavor as opposed to just like instead of it being a roundhouse to your taste buds, it's a long mellow to your taste buds.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I like this. This 151 Swizzle.
This is not your favorite drink, is what you're saying?
Not this version of it. Not this so far.
This
Second
is,
drink,
it's not a,
I'm gonna,
so
I don't know.
Your thought was it didn't have enough rum in it?
well,
It was
tastes-
too drinky and not boozy enough?
No, you want the more booze.
Well,
I
second
see.
drink, there's a bit of a bitterness to it, I think, a little bit too.
There's a bitterness to
Now, keep in mind, a swizzle is something you usually take your time drinking, and we're drinking these a little quick. The idea of the swizzle is as you go down, everything dilutes, and the flavors kind of modify, combine, and it's a really interesting experience.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious to see as we go on. I mean, I'm just being honest. But this drink, this version, I'll drink it. But
You wouldn't kick it out of bed for eating crackers.
no. Let's go to the next round.
Okay, next round up.
Next round.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I find that one a lot hotter than the first
Yeah,
one.
that's a gunpowder kick, but then once it settles down on your palate, you get more flavor, I think, than the first one.
It's lighter on the tongue than the first one.
Really?
Like it's strong. Like it beat the alcohol part of it, the ethanol beats you up, but the flavor is lighter, I think.
I don't know. I still have that ethanol hanging around.
Yeah.
A lot of
The
that
back of my tongue, it's just kind of bouncing around there.
Yeah, I find this to be a more robust flavor.
It's a
overall.
more robust flavor, but I don't know a pleasurable robust.
Fair
You know,
enough.
interestingly though, if you still have some left, compare the smells of the two. The first one smells more, I get maple syrup, kind of. The
yeah.
second one is more like a straight boozy rum smell.
Okay.
No,
So,
I
yeah.
agree with that.
But there's also a baking spices maybe there.
Yeah, I would say more molasses on that one, more spice on this one.
Yeah, baking
and
spice,
just
yeah.
for the record, I don't know which is which either at this
Yeah.
point. I thought I knew. I
Vanilla
thought I was
and
going to be
maple
able to
syrup on
pinpoint.
the
I'll tell you after we
Yeah.
tried them
Yeah.
both,
Yeah.
but for now.
At first,
hard to
at
tell
first I
what's
was
in
going
the
to think
second
I was
one.
going to be.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So let's try the drink. Let's Let's see how this goes.
All right.
All right, quick stir.
Official stir time.
I've got a softball of ice in mine.
It does tend to recoagulate there.
There we go. Okay.
See how this is better. This tastes better, in my opinion, than the first one.
It had a little bit more time to sit on the table, so there might have been a little bit more dilution that way.
All right. So the first one, I'm going to use really weird language. The first one had this dark but mellow flavor to it.
Mm-hmm.
This one feels brighter to me.
Yeah.
And the rum by itself felt brighter to me than the first one.
Yeah, I think on the second one, the lime, the citrus jumps out a little bit more for me.
Absolutely. The lime comes more out than this one. I definitely like this 151 Swizzle better than the first one.
I think I agree, but I think sipping it neat, I think I prefer rum 1 as a sipper.
Okay.
I think I prefer the second cocktail. I think that rum 2, for me, my palate is a little better mixer.
I'd agree with you on that one. I think it's more dynamic in the cocktail. But yeah, I think the first one, actually, if I were to sip it straight, definitely goes down smoother and is more palatable straight.
Yeah. I'm with the three of you. The second one is the better Swizzle.
So are we in agreement, Swizzle number 2?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready? You ready for what it was?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm very
So
curious.
the first one we went through was traditional Lemon Heart 151.
Okay.
Which, when I first started making tiki cocktails at home a few years ago, was the only 151 aside from Bacardi 151 or Monarch or Cruzon or something
Cruzon.
like that. Yeah, it was the only Demerara 151 I could readily find at the stores.
Yeah.
So that was the Lemon Heart 151. Which, yeah, to me, it's if you're sipping it straight, it's a little smoother and easier, and a little bit. I think, yeah, more palatable is a good way to say it.
Which I'm surprised to hear myself say that, because I've always thought of it as great in a zombie, great in a swizzle. I don't know that I would sip that neat. But I'm glad that we tried this experiment.
But the Hamilton 151, which is the second one, to me is more dynamic in the cocktail.
And
It's got a wider, like a more, what would you call it, like, more flavor profile to it.
And you were saying that was intended to be a throwback to the way Lemon Heart
Yes.
used to be, which may have been mellowed for the marketplace a little bit over
Right.
time. So that should be a little more raw and a little more savage, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I'm wondering if the mellowing process or whatever change Lemon Heart's gone through has made it less flavorful, but the higher ethanol feel of the Hamilton, the flavor when you drink it straight, you can't really taste it, but it just explodes when it's put into that swizzle.
Right. So the theory is that it was designed to be more like what Don Beach would have been mixing with in the 30s and the 40s.
It works really well.
Yeah. Cool. Well, so what's the next round? Next round, Jason.
Well, it's going to take us a little while to finish this round, Ray.
Yeah, well, that's
But,
the power of editing.
They don't have to sit around for all this.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you've now got 10 minutes of us just drinking. No talking.
Silently.
Yeah, we don't even crack any jokes around this.
So next
Silently,
is the,
grudgingly, we power down these drinks.
so I personally already knew what I was going to think on this one, but you all three of you pretty much agreed with what I already felt on it.
Yeah.
But the next
and
one
I don't
I'm-
even like this. I like this one. I'm not a big fan of the Lemon Heart. So
in this context.
in this context, yeah.
But the next one is the one I'm more excited to see how we react to it.
Yeah, me
Because
too.
that's going to be the Plantation OFTD versus the brand new, not even fully available in stores yet, Diamond Reserve 151 Demerara, which do not confuse that with their Diamond Reserve 151 Overproof, which is more... It sounds insulting, but it's not really. It's kind of more pedestrian. It's meant more as a standard 151
Yeah.
to compete like with a Bacardi 151 or something like
Yeah.
that. But
So
the
not that Demerara style.
Right. The Demerara 151 is the one that we tried a few weeks ago that just was an absolute
It was
flavor
a rock
bomb.
star.
And when you know it, and here's the thing, we're going to see if it holds up.
But I'm curious how that's going to go up against the OFTD, which I am very much a fan of. Like I said, 138 versus 151, I don't know that your liver really knows the difference.
Yeah.
The one thing, though, the OFTD, that is where are they getting that rum that is in that?
It
Versus the rest are all Demerara from Guyana.
Right.
Where is OFTD
I believe
coming
it's
from?
Jamaica, Trinidad, and Demerara. Or
So
Guyana.
that's the big difference amongst the four.
When we have it out here, we'll double check the
Yeah.
bottle to make sure because, Yeah, I'm an enthusiast, not an expert.
Right.
So,
but the
pretty
origin
much,
will be for the OFTD. That'll be the one thing that's fairly different, where the other three are coming from the same country.
yeah, the other three are considered to be completely Guyana rums.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, well, we'll be right back in a couple minutes. Well, for you guys, it's going to be 1 second.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We are
Welcome
back for
back.
more Welcome to Rum 151 Swizzle. This is our 151 Swizzle Showdown sampler.
We now have 32 glasses on the table.
Give or take, yeah.
Oh, I forgot the water. 36.
Yeah. So 2 more overproof rums.
Yep.
In this round, we've got OFTD
Yep.
versus Diamond Reserve 151 Demerara.
All right, let's get right into it because I have my ideas on what's what. So let's see. So which one? Let's start with the first one here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the rum,
Cheers. We shall tiki. With
We
Ray.
shall take
and I
it.
hope I can figure out in my mind which is which. We'll see.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of flavor. Ooh.
So I think I know where I'm at. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
These
that's
are-
I thought
delicious.
I
Oh,
thought
fuck,
I-
that's delicious. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it might not be though.
It might not be.
It might not.
Who
Okay.
am I to judge?
So
Oh, wait, I'm a judge.
we didn't guess on the previous
So
round.
you're a judge.
And I wouldn't have been able to guess either way because
Well, hold on. Well, like I thought I knew what OFTD tasted like, but I don't know if this is OFTD or not. I don't know. Because
Don't
I was
cheat the machine,
but I was
man.
completely wrong with the.
Just
well,
taste the drink.
Yeah, let's taste the 151.
All right.
Let's just get right into it.
All right, right into the
Stir it.
swizzle, boys.
Did you swizzle? I didn't see a single stir out of you, buddy.
Yeah, I can feel my ice got chunky again.
Got to stir, buddy.
I don't mix quite as fast as the commercial bartenders do.
All right.
All right.
Wheel stir salad.
We shall tiki some more.
If you quote them too much, we have to pay a royalty. Oh.
Okay, I think
That's a good drink.
I think this is the
This
best
is
one. I think this is
amazing.
the best one so far.
That's
Okay, I've been
That's
drinking Swizzles for an
pretty
hour
damn
now, but
tasty.
that's a good drink.
Yeah.
I would drink this all night.
I think this is better than the Hamilton and the Lemon Heart.
I don't know if that's true.
So is this a case?
Well, we have a way of finding out,
guessing,
kind of.
Maybe I should wait till after we reveal what's what. But if this is what I think it is,
Yeah, well, don't say it yet, buddy.
does the lower proof make a difference?
There's definitely less alcohol on the backside. Lots
Well,
of flavor.
This
Yeah.
out of the first two, I thought the Hamilton was the better one. This blows away the Hamilton.
You've got that cask flavor. You've got that's good stuff.
Okay, do we want to sip a little bit more, or do we want to go right on to the
Let's
choice
go right
number
on.
Get a little bit
Right
of
on.
water.
Because I don't want the
A little
wine.
water first, just to
Clean the palate.
rinse.
Yeah.
little hydration, boys.
At some point, I'm gonna have to reach all the way across the table to get to the next glass.
All right, let's do the next one. Let's do the next one.
Wait
All
till we
right.
get to
All
round
right,
3.
round 4. Round 4.
Round 4, 151 Swizzle, the fourth.
Wow, that's got an interesting smell to it.
Okay. I think I know what's.
You know, if only,
See, I get more fruit flavor on this,
I think I
more
know
like raisin and apricot.
Out of all the, and I don't know which one's the OFTD, and I don't know which one's the Diamond Reserve. But I think this is the most sippable out of all of them.
So it's smoother.
This fourth one.
It's smoother, but it's also more
No.
flavorful.
I don't know about that. That's
What do you
got,
think?
It's pretty hot for a sipper. You can tell it's a 151 rum, or at least I think it is.
so
But yeah,
I just-
the
I
flavor
just-
post heat, very nice.
this one does exactly what I thought it was going to do, which is the alcohol when it hits, it doesn't burn. It creates a
I think I know what's
vacuum
what. Well,
in your
we'll
mouth
see,
a
though.
little bit. That the other flavors then start really filling in, and I love that.
I
Did you
think
say dried apricot?
I think I know
Yeah.
which one's.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah,
that.
yeah, and kind of a raisiny
Yeah.
flavor in
I
there.
think I
too.
know which one's which, but we'll see though.
Okay, so give it a little stir before you go into this one.
And let's try this. Well, Jason, again, thanks for
Yeah.
making all these for us.
Ah, you're
Yes.
very welcome. This has been a good time so far.
Master mixologist over here.
I'm an enthusiast, not an expert.
Yep.
This is a tough choice.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
I
that's good.
think I know the deal.
That's a really good drink.
I would
really
be
tough.
happy with either one of these. but number 4 I think is marginally better.
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta.
Okay. But the challenge whenever you do one of these is like the fourth one always tastes best because you've been drinking a while.
Yeah.
But that is delicious.
The flavors work so well. Whatever is done, and please reveal because I think I know, so I don't.
Yeah, I think I know too.
Yeah, so number 3 is OFTD.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Old Fashioned Traditional Dark
Yep.
by Plantation.
Yep.
Number 4 is the Diamond Reserve 151 Demerara.
Yep.
And honestly, they're not far apart, but if I had to choose one over the other, I think I'd go for the Diamond Reserve.
Yeah. So
Here's what I want to say. I think that the OFTD doesn't stand up to the drink quite as well as the 151. If you had another half ounce of OFTD in this cocktail, that might make the difference as far as judging 1-to-1 because they give it a little more flavor boost.
I think the OFTD as a Swizzle is way better than the Hamilton and the Lemon Hart.
they blow Hamilton and Lemon Hart.
I don't
water.
Really?
As I said,
Yeah.
I didn't like the.
I don't think it. I don't know. I don't know about
So
that.
the Diamond Reserve as a shot, I think it was a little hotter than a Lemon Heart 151, but I think it was more flavorful.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah.
It's definitely more complex.
Yeah.
The 151 Reserve Diamond
So
is. I could drink this. Like I just drank a shot. I just drink it.
Whenever it becomes available,
and my gut
yeah.
reaction is like ha ha ha.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely hot, and OFTD is a little more sippable, but there is
Really?
a complexity that just because of that heat.
Well, that's
when
the
I
thing.
think of a sippable one, you almost think like smooth, right?
yeah, I would agree that the OFTD as a straight rum, the lower alcohol by volume or proof, makes a difference. Like I can take some OFTD in multiple versions. Of the 151s, the Diamond is the most drinkable to me, and it's what they've created in there.
It also has
The
best,
OFTD. Well, I'll tell you what.
the Diamond
This
is
is-
the best smelling of the three from a scent.
This is. It's a better ride straight than the Hamilton, than the Lemon Heart, but this is still rough going down by itself.
So
I don't feel that way about the Diamond Reserve.
so for
Really?
me, for me straight,
This is still a rough drink, a rough rum to drink by
for
itself.
me straight, the Lemon Heart was the easiest. The Diamond was the second. I think the OFTD was actually a little bit rougher for me than the Hamilton.
the Diamond plays more.
Sorry, I just want to compare this with
Yeah,
the
do
Lemon.
it.
So OFTD comes across differently to me than the others, but the Diamond, it just plays on my tongue in a way that the other three do not, and I love that.
So what you were saying is OFTD versus Lemon Heart. So I wanted to sort of just compare
Yeah, do
those
it.
head
Right.
to head and see.
So I think the Lemon Heart definitely goes down smoother than the OFTD.
Yeah, I'm curious what you think about the difference between the two, because the Lemon Heart definitely was the smoother of the first two.
The OFTD is smoother. The
Really?
Lemon Heart has a little more heat on the back end.
Really? Okay.
And the OFTD, I think, is more complex.
Okay.
The Lemon Heart...
Oh no doubt the OFTD is more complex than the Lemon Heart.
a little bit of... I'm not sure. What is it barreled in? Do you know? Is it oak?
So something that's worth
Madeira
noting.
I
oak.
don't know. I
something
can't
like that?
read right now. Then.
So something that's worth noting on the
Hold on, let me
OFTD.
grab.
The OFTD is a mixture of rum. So I believe it's. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but Guyana, Trinidad, and Jamaica. Is that what it says? Or
Yeah, Guyana, Jamaica, and Barbados.
oh, Barbados. I thought it was Trinidad.
With full 20 degrees overproof.
Oh shit.
But I'm not sure how it's aged. But definitely the OFTD is
Yeah, I don't know
much
how it,
more
I don't know how it's
complex.
aged, but I bet you it takes a lot of time to do it.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Barbados.
Right, buddy?
Because aging. I get what I see what you did there.
So yeah,
Out of the first round, Lemon Heart to me was a smoother sipper, but I'm not going to sip Lemon Heart. I'm mostly going to serve it in a zombie, in a swizzle, something
Right.
like that.
All right, well,
OFTD is got, and I'm most of the time not going to sip that either. But
You're not going to sip anything.
But if you are going to sip OFTD, I mean, there's a lot
Okay.
of goodness there to be had.
There is.
I wouldn't sip.
I would say the
these.
Diamond for me a little too hot for a sipper, but arguably this is the best of the four Swizzles.
Okay, so okay, Jay. So Steven, how would you rank the 151 Swizzles? Going from best to worst.
I'm gonna say 151 Hamilton OFTD Lemon Heart.
Sean.
Diamond 151 is the top swizzle. OFTD, really amazing. It is really hard to choose between those two.
Yep.
Then it goes to the Hamilton and then the Lemon Heart for me.
I think I'm the same way. Diamond, OFTD, Hamilton, Lemon Heart. But I don't. These two 151 Swizzles make these two obsolete for me.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I'd ever if I had a choice.
Yeah.
I think an OFTD Swizzle would be fine. I think the Diamond Reserve is even better, but I wouldn't call a Hamilton Swizzle, even though this was better than the Lemon Heart.
Yeah, Jason needs to give his rankings, but I have some thoughts. But
So I see a smaller difference between the Hamilton and the OFTD, but pretty much the same. If I had a choice, if I had to choose,
Yeah.
I would go with the Diamond Reserve 151 Demerara first.
Yeah.
Then I would do the Plantation OFTD.
Okay.
Then the Hamilton, then the Lemon Heart.
Yeah.
But it's a really small difference between the Hamilton and the OFTD.
Okay.
Like if you can get one and not the other, it's not a
I think
huge...
I agree with you. I mean, so this is my Hamilton and OFTD. These are closer together than the Diamond. The Diamond. I mean, if you want to get down to it, I mean, not that they gave us a free bottle of rum, and I swear to
But
God,
they did.
I swear to God. I mean, it's like there's the Diamond 151 Swizzles here, the OFTD is like here, Hamilton's here, and then like the Lemon Heart's like down here.
So yeah, a bottle of rum is not going to change my life, but it is that much better.
so for access, what I'm gonna look for when I'm trying to fill my bar when I'm at home, because I want to make 151 Swizzles when I'm at home. I want to make Cobra's Fangs when I'm there. It's gonna be OFTD and Diamond 151.
Is that what you appreciate about
That's what I appreciate about you. Yeah. It's the Diamond.
We never figured out
take
how
about
plural.
30% off
What's
it
the
there,
plural
Sean.
of Cobra's Fangs?
Cobra's Fangs.
Cobra's Fangs. I.
But no. So apart from that, the Diamond 151.
It's
It's
like
new.
how he's bringing it back in, like
It's
okay,
new.
time to
Right?
get serious.
He's trying to
guys.
express
I'm
his
trying to
point.
say
Let
is
the man
like-
talk.
The OFTD
Okay.
is never going to leave my bar. The OFTB is always
The
going
what?
to be
Which one?
OFTD.
The OPB.
Blah 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 blah.
The oh fuck, that's delicious.
OFTD, yes.
Yeah.
Is always going to be in my bar. The Diamond 151, as soon as I can get it for my bar, is going to be in there. The Hamilton, if I can get it and I need something, yeah, it's good. I think if my option is Lemon Heart or Hamilton, I'm gonna choose Hamilton. Lemon Heart or OFTD, I'm gonna choose OFTD. And that probably breaks something in what the gospel is for Tiki, but Lemon Heart's not the best of the 151s.
Not here.
So I think if you go all four of us, I think we all prefer the Diamond Reserve 151 Demerara.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that as an option, OFTD
Yeah.
or Hamilton over Lemon Heart 151.
Yeah, absolutely. This episode's officially over, so we can just bullshit now.
Oh,
like you guys aren't feeling the rum like I am.
Just leave
my
it.
goodness, yeah.
Ray, we are officially into stunt levering territory here. Jesus, I had no idea that I was going to make 4 full strength 151.
I have not
Swizzles.
finished a
bullshit. I
single
knew you were
swizzle.
gonna do it.
I have not finished a single swizzle, and I am.
We each have at least 3 to 4 half 151 full strength swizzles, and
this.
and it's still daylight.
You know, there's a time and place when every man leans back and says, "I'm so glad I had that third hot dog."
I love that. You know how much better off my life would be if I was this passionate about exercising? Want to support the Tiki with Ray show and look cool doing it at the same time? Then head over to tikiwithray.com and buy yourself a Tiki with Ray shirt. They're only $20. Tony Canepa did the design and they're screen printed in America.